All right, so today I'm gonna do a little review on Hell's Paradise. I really like this anime, and I just want you guys to, like it too. So, Hell's Paradise, it is one season, 13 episodes. Its debut was in April of 2023. It is a dark fantasy anime it focuses on a group of condemned criminals who are granted a second chance at life. In exchange for a pardon, they must complete a journey to a mysterious and deadly island to retrieve the elixir of life for the shogun. The elixir of life is on the left hand side. Each criminal is paired with an executioner to ensure that they complete their mission. If they were to not complete it, if they were to try to run away, anything like that, they will immediately kill them. Um, the only problem is with getting this elixir of life is the island is filled with dangerous monsters, deadly traps, and strange, like godlike beings. So, and some of these monsters look like Buddhists. Some of these statues also look like that, but they're like in strange positions. Some of them. So I was kind of curious on the history of this, and I guess we're going to learn more about it as we keep diving into the story. This is typically what I see a statue. The statues in the show kind of show different positions that I wasn't really familiar with. So, um, these are the godlike beings. They're like entities that are indestructible. Literally, if you killed them, they will regenerate their body, and they can even shapeshift. There are like, I want to say one, two, three, four, five, six, seven different like godlike human entities. I'm assuming they have taken the elixir of life, and when they do end up kind of killing them, they turn into an even more craziest, monstrous being to where it's hard to kill them. So, moral of the story is if you go to the island, it is hard to return. The island has literally monsters surrounding it in it, and like typically if you do come back alive, you're going to end up like this man in the picture. He has flowers growing out his head. Every person that ends up getting killed on the island gets reborn into a freaking flower. So, that's great. The next thing we're going to be talking about are the main characters. Gabimaru, who is also paired with Sakurai. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name well, but yeah. Who is he? Gabimaru. He also is known as the Hollow. He's the main protagonist. He is an elite ninja trained from birth to be a ruthless killer and has committed countless murders. He is on death row. Um, his skills and his talent, he's incredibly strong, he's quick. He's a very advanced ninja to the point where he's indestructible. I think the Shogun tried like several different freaking ways to kill this man, and he just would not die. So that's great. But underneath all that like hard, very rough exterior, he has a soft spot for his wife, and his wife has showed him and has taught him how to love, how to give himself grace, and like he's just like I feel like she influences him a lot in his life. So the next person we're going to talk about is Sagarari. She is a skilled samurai. Um, she's a part of the Yamada clan. She's also going to be the head of the Yamada clan. She has a lot to prove, especially in this male dominated field, because as you can see, not a lot of men are in this field. Um, she's very capable at being a leader. However, for a woman, they're typically supposed to be at home giving birth, that stuff. And a lot of men in the samurai world are like, you should be home, you should be birthing the next heir. You know what I'm saying? But she doesn't want to do that. She wants to uphold her father's legacy and prove to everybody that she can do this, even though she does not have to do that. Um, she has internal conflicts, haunted by the weight of taking lives and the emotional burden. and the emotional burden of her duty. Everyone would rather her see her just bear children, as this is no rule. Oh my gosh. Um, but you get what I'm saying. You just get what I'm saying, you know? I'm not a good presenter. Whatever. But yeah, everyone would rather her see her give birth. She also has internal conflicts with killing people, and it just weighs heavily on her. And they just don't feel like, because she's killing all these people or whatnot, they feel like that she cannot handle it because she is a woman. Um, and as this journey progresses, you can kind of see that both the person that she is monitoring, Gabumaru, is not that different from her. She kind of has to learn that killing people is killing people, and you kind of just have to hold on to that. You know, it's not really like, you know, it's going to be hard regardless. You just have to carry that with you. And I mean, it's not like, it's not something you want to hear, but that's kind of what it comes down to. Um, I feel like a unique feature, or a feature that she has, is that you can see, she uses her sword to see the person and who they are truly inside. And I like that kind of like little unique feature that she has going on. The next main characters that is kind of talked about in the show is Yazahara and Yamada Senta. Um, we're first going to talk about her. She is a ninja. She is an assassin on death row. She's very playful, very manipulative. Um, she kind of tries to use her seductiveness to kind of trying to disarm her victims before striking. She's very flexible, she's very speedy, and she has like very hidden like tricks in order to like overtake and overcome her opponent. Um, she joins this deadly quest for the elixir of immortality. I'm not sure if like she has a deeper meaning to why she wants to. I don't know if she has someone back home, but we don't really get into that much detail. We just know what we know, you know? All right, now we're gonna talk about Yamada Senta. Um, who is he? He is the executioner for Yazahara. He is a chaperone. If she goes out of line, he is supposed to kill her. However, I feel like he kind of builds a bond with her almost unintentionally, and he's very calm, very respectful. His talent is he is very smart, understanding. Um, because he's very smart, knowledgeable about everything in the island, it kind of helps protect him and the other people in his camp. Um, yep, that's him. There are other characters in this story or anime that have very deep meanings to one of them. They're all side characters, but um, they all have deep, meaningful um, stories that, I don't know. I just feel like when you keep listening to all these side characters' stories, you can tell that like the samurai and the person on death row aren't. I don't know. It's just like they aren't. They're kind of similar in a sense. Why you should watch this? Even the side characters have deep, meaningful stories to tell. The death row inmates aren't that different from the samurai, and some of them don't even belong there. Like the person that the samurai is carrying, she doesn't even belong there. Literally, the samurai killed her whole village, and she let them. She accidentally led the samurai to the village, but like she just didn't belong there. She didn't even do anything. So that was nice. And you can tell that the samurais, you know, actually end up liking some of the um, assassins, especially because when you go along this journey with them, you can tell that they're honestly not that different from one another at all. Like they both are doing the same thing, just under different rules. One is following strict rules, one isn't. You know, they're all like growing up in different places, but they both kind of have similar stories. Um, there are amazing, amazing fight scenes in this. It's very unpredictable. My favorite scene is that when we finally see one of the godlike people, and they are fast. as a mug. They are super fast, and you can see that the samurai and the assassin are trying to work together. In the beginning of the, whole entire series or the show, you can see that a lot of the samurais, or like a couple of the samurais, their person who is on death row dies, and then they're trying to immediately go home, which of course doesn't work. But they still just leave. They don't really care about them. They don't really always try to fight alongside. But in here, a lot of the samurai and the assassin are working together. So that's what I really like about this. Um, yeah, thank you. Please subscribe if you like it. Leave a comment down below. Uh, Honestly, my presenting skills aren't that bad, aren't that good. So I hope you guys like this.